Hey, it's Mike with Deply Pro here with the third walkthrough video. We're going to be covering the events section in this video because this is going to be where, frankly, you get the most bang for your buck out of the platform, being able to track all your events, your team, your volunteer hours. That's crucial and a huge time saver. So we're going to jump into this page and hopefully at this point you'll have a better understanding of everything we can do in it. So at our events, uh, everything's kind of laid out the same way as is on the other pages. Over to the right-hand side, there's an add event button. So that's how you create a new event. There is also an export button. So you could export out the data on this page, the same as you can on the members page. It shows how many volunteer hours you have so far this year. Obviously, this is not a live account, so it's not showing hardly any hours, but it does show the total of hours for the team, how many active members have participated, and what your participation rate is, and the number of team members that have participated versus the total number of members on the team. So you can toggle between past events and upcoming events here above the list. Uh, Down underneath the hours, the total hours, you can sort by active or inactive status, sort by date range, whatever date range you want to search for to generate the hours report, and any categories. So these categories can be used to sort by whatever type of category you want. These are all able to be created on their own, just like you can on the members. So whatever categories you want to be able to, lump your events together, you can do. So then down below, you actually have your events. These are past events that I've done in different videos. So I can go to upcoming events. You see there's no upcoming events. So I'm going to walk through adding an event, um, and so you can see how easy that process is. So come up here to the top right, hit add event. It's going to take you to the screen where you basically just start filling in the information. Test event 6.2. Select the type. Oh, it only wants numbers. Select the type. I've added some pretty much straightforward pre-planned type of events. If you wanted to, uh, you can pick whichever ones you want, and it makes it pretty easy to sort by it. Event start date. So you can pick whatever date you want. So we'll pick this Thursday, and event ends Thursday. It starts at, let's say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then it's going to end at 8 o'clock. It already calculates the hours. If you need to create more time slots, so let's say if you have a long event and you need to add some more people, some more times, you could add another time slot and select the same date. And let's just say this one's going to be from 8 o'clock till, let's see, 10 o'clock. So now we have 2 hours. Down below, you can enter your description, organize your email, location, location address. This will become more important when I add the event section functionality to the app. So you can enter in the actual address, and that will allow team members to check in by geo fencing when they get near an event. So we can add that. You can add whatever category you want. I'll just add that category, and then you hit save. And now that category will be added. Oh, I didn't select the type. There we go. All right. So now when I come back up here under upcoming events, you'll see the event we just created. Over to the right, you have similar buttons that you've seen on other items. You can view an event, edit an event. You can clone an event, which makes it really handy when you have an event that you do every year. Say if you support a specific, 4th of July event or whatever, you could create it 1 year and then all you have to do is clone it for future years, which makes it really easy to keep your calendar going. You can delete an event and you can also, this last button, this copies a link to the event. So I'm going to show you what that is. So you can email a link to people and then you can click this link. And when they click the link and they either paste it into their browser or click on it, it will take them to the invite page so that they can sign up for the event. I can join the event here, and then I can pick which of the 2 time slots I want. So I'm going to pick both. Add my comment. Now it will take me back into the platform, and when I go to the upcoming event, and I have this event here that I just signed up for, when I go back in and I view that event, you're going to see that I'm down here added into the event. And it's calculating my hours for me based on the 2 time slots that I showed up. And you can see my comment added here that I put in when I signed up. From this screen, when you're on the view event screen, up in the top right hand corner, you can send an invitation that will send an invite to whatever group of people you want. You can select by the whole team, specific team members, specific guests. You can put their email address in, or tags, which are categories. I need to change that word, but those are categories. So when you select that, you can pick any of the categories that you have. If you want to just manually add a team member because they showed up to the event and maybe they didn't sign in or they told you they're coming, you can go to add team member and you can manually add a team member to the event, which is great for when an event is over and you want to do cleanup when you're viewing the event. If somebody didn't, show up to the event, you can delete them or you can manually add them. And there's also the ability to invite and add team members down here at the bottom as well. So at the top and the bottom. The good thing about the events section is it does track all of your volunteer hours. Excuse me. So when you're looking at the numbers, you can track everything that happened. So this is this year. If I look at last year, you get an example of what that might look like. You'll see your total volunteer hours will appear here. And if I wanted to, I could search by category and say, I just want Rockwall County category. And it will recalculate the hours. So if Rockwall County were to message me and say, hey, we want your volunteer hours for next year, all I have to do is open up Deply Pro and do a quick search and I get my answer. That is all for the events section. This is, like I said, this is where most of your work is going to be done. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me up top. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be doing the 4th walkthrough, which will be on the mobile app part of the platform. So like always, if you like the videos and the content, like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.